What's up, comic book fans? I'm Tim, and today I'm doing basically my comic book graphic novel collection. So, over the years of comic book collecting, I've actually collected a pretty large amount of graphic novels, and I just wanted to share them all with you. If you want to see me do more graphic novel collections, or just like other collections in general, because I do have lots of, it's like my desk right there, I do have lots of other comic books like Walking Dead, and I got my comic boxes over there. I have like 2 more in the storage and everything, DVDs, so a lot to collect if you ever want to see something or unbox something. But anyway, this is getting into my graphic novels. So right here is Batman R.I.P. I actually bought this one. Any other ones you see are probably ones I got from my uncle, because his comic book collection, I'm going to do a video on that. I have to. He probably has boxes, like these long boxes, this long. He has at least, I don't know, 30 of them filled with everything you can imagine. And he's not old. He's like a young 39, so he has some old comics, but most of them are new. Anyway, next I got Batman Hush. Both great comic books. I really enjoyed this one. This one, it was actually really good, actually. This was Flashpoint. These 3 I did buy because, well, Flashpoint I bought because of the DVD. These 2 I bought when I actually first got into comics, because I was a big Batman person, so looked up one of the good comic book collections, and these 2 are very good. So if you're new, I don't suggest these only because they're not New 52, and you'll probably be a little bit confused. But anyway, Flashpoint, great comic book, great animated movie. This is Infinite Crisis. I also bought this. The next is a little bit different. I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, really old comic book, the Collected Book, Volume 1. This is pretty old. It's all white, black, and everything. I actually read a little bit of it, didn't finish it, just because I wasn't a big Ninja Turtle fan, but it's really interesting, and if you guys are, I don't know, any older people watching this, I think you might enjoy that. This is Final Crisis, probably like the second graphic novel I ever read. Probably not the best graphic novel to start out with. I was really bad at it, but this was amazing. I mean, they had like everything you can think of in it. That's basically what got me into comics. This is Black Knight, once again, another great graphic novel. I mean, if you're a Green Lantern fan, you want to Green Lantern, you read this. No question about it. Next I got The Kingdom. Of course, another great comic book. This is one of my uncle gave me. He has, like I said, everything you can imagine. I didn't get everything from him yet, but this is just some of the stuff I took. Dark Knight Rises, or Dark Knight Returns, number 2. The Frank Miller. Oh god, where has he gone? Yeah, so pretty interesting. You guys might not know. DK2. This is Batman Battle for the Carol. I actually bought this when I bought the Batman R.I.P. because they are sort of connected. Right here you can see. This is also another great comic book. These 2 pretty much connect. They're kind of right after each other. Venom Dark Origin. This is actually Marvel. I don't have that much Marvel. I bought this because I wanted to get into Spider-Man, and I just loved Venom. He's one of the most interesting characters in Marvel, I think. So I bought this. Wasn't what I was really looking for, to be honest. Like, it was a good comic, but I was looking for something a little bit different. This is Arkham Asylum. Of course, another Batman graphic novel. This is probably the most... The art in this is just, like, you gotta be in the kind of mood that's just, like, your mind's fucked. Like, if you're high, then you want to read this. But if you're just, like, the art in this is insane. It's really good. This is, like, the probably most darkest you can get in the, I guess, Batman lore. This is Marvel Masterworks. This is really interesting. Now, these are basically, Marvel Masterworks are, the Amazing Spider-Man issues number 1 through 10. This is a remake of the very beginning issues of any comic. Like, right now I got the Amazing Fantasy, which is amazing. Like, I read this. This is the origin of Spider-Man right here. I read it basically almost as if I had it with me, and it was amazing. One thing interesting about this is my uncle, I'm going to bring up again. Sorry, he's such a big comic book fan. He actually has, I think, one of these issues. This one. I think he has this in print. Almost, it's not mint condition, but he has it framed and everything. I don't know how much it's worth, but he does own it, and it's pretty interesting. And then, of course, I have the X-Men version of this. Once again, also read it, and amazing. My uncle, I think, has like almost every one of these you can think of. I was gonna pick up, I think, Avengers. I was gonna get that one. Anyway, this is the Marvel Comics, the first comic ever. I think we got the Human Torch. This was really interesting. This is basically like kind of like a Marvel Masterworks, but it's the very first comic ever. You can see just 10 cents. God damn it! Now it's like $4. Yeah. So this is also really interesting. Sorry, my thumb's there. Like, look at the art. That was the comics back then, right there. Pretty interesting. So this is also another, I guess, right there, expanded story. Stacked deck of the greatest Joker stories ever told. So yeah, if you're looking for some classic Joker stories, a combination of them, this is very big. I didn't finish it, but it's the feel of this comic, like the texture of it. You can see the gold on the sides. It's kind of like what you would see a Bible in. Pretty expensive, $30, but it's, I mean, if you're just looking for the summer, you want to read some classic, pick this up over the summer, read it on the beach. Perfect. It's a really, like, it's not, you know, you kind of feel like if you're touching something like this, you feel like it can kind of just like rip. This is, it's hard. You see? Anyway, I had the same thing, but the complete Frank Miller Batman. And this is also basically the same exact thing. I suggest you pick up both of these. Some good old Frank Miller Batman. A bunch of old comics you see right here. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so now on to some more, I think, New 52 stuff. I got my Earth 1 Batman. I can't wait for Volume 2. This was pretty good. I love the ending scene in this. Hold on. I think it's something with Batgirl. Never mind. I got the question and everything. The Riddler. So anyway, that's Earth 1. That just came out not too long ago. This is Volume 1 of Earth 2. I actually kept caught up on Earth 2. I'm on Volume 2 right now. I'm going to move over for a second. You can see my Walking Dead right there. I'm not going to touch into those right there. This is Volume 2. So I basically have Volume 1 and 2, and I bought all the other comics off Midtown so I could catch up. I haven't started reading this yet, a little bit. But I'm actually in the middle of the Walking Dead volume, like 9, I think. Right here, this is again one of the first comics I bought. If you're into getting the comics, like you're watching this, you don't even no clue what comic books are. You get this. Honestly, if you're looking, you like DC or you're Marvel, I don't really know how to help you on that one. But for DC, you pick up this. And no doubt in my mind, they're honestly making called Justice League War, which is based off this comic book right here. Yeah, they're making that soon. Animated movie. It's going to be pretty good. This is amazing. This is basically how the Justice League teamed up in the New 52 because of the Darkseid invasion. The next I got Avengers vs. X-Men. Like I said in previous videos, I'm not a big Marvel fan. I love Marvel. I just really never got into it. I do buy lots of comics off like my iPhone app. Like I buy all, I think it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like I'm caught up on Guardians of the Galaxy, but I just don't really get into it. I don't really know what it is. But great comics. I bought this. Was pretty confused when I read it because I never really knew anything else. But I just kind of loved reading it. Read the whole entire thing on an airplane, to be honest. Like 5-hour trip or whatever, and just read it all. These two, I haven't read too much, but my uncle, he was a big Marvel fan. He was obsessed with Spider-Man. Like every Spider-Man comic he can think of, he owned it, had it. I should probably get him in one of my videos because he'll blow your minds up. Anyway, here he got the Ultimate X-Men. This is Volume 1. He had like every volume, but I just took the first 2. I read this, didn't read this yet. This is the last one I'm going to show you is the Eternals Marvel. Haven't read this yet, but literally just looking at that picture, I was like, I gotta read this. It looks so awesome. But I haven't read it yet. He just said I wasn't ready, he said, because I just didn't know. I wasn't ready to understand what this really was. Like, he has some comics, he literally was so into it, he just said, I'm not ready. And I respected that. I was like, damn, you know what, okay. But anyway, for Marvel, no, I'm not ready. DC, I'm getting up there. So anyway, that's pretty much all my graphic novels I own. Maybe not that much, as you can see in, I don't know, previous videos, but I haven't been into comics for that long, and it grows every day. I mostly just buy the New 52 comics or anything like that. If I want to pick up any old series, my uncle pretty much has everything, so I just have to borrow it. The only new graphic novels I'll probably buy are comics I want to catch up on, like I did for Earth 2, and I'm going to eventually buy, like, these things, like, you know, any new graphic novel, I guess you could say, that's not tied into New 52. So anyway, those are all my comic books, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see anything more, I got my action figures and everything up there. Yeah, just comment, like, subscribe down below. Yeah, don't forget to like this video. It really helps me out. And I'll see you guys later. Peace out.